All right, we just showed you how to put the applicator on, either yourself or somebody else, but there are a few things we want you to remember. This time, one-on-one with your client is the perfect opportunity to learn about them, to learn about their needs, what their special considerations are, what their health issues are. And remember, you get 2 specific one-on-one times while you're wrapping, and then in 45 minutes when you're unwrapping your person, to really get to know who they are and what products might fit their needs.
It's a great time to just simply ask them, what are your health goals? And once you know more about them, you know the direction in which to talk to them, and they feel like you care about them more. You're not just trying to sell this product. But we do want you to remember that it's a great opportunity for you to remind them that in 4 days they can put the applicator on again, and they can be using the defining gel on the days in between for the best results possible. I recommend that they do it every 4 days. Once a week just is not as good, and I've not seen as great results as I have when people wrap every 4 days. So we want to make sure that that's an appropriate time for you to already begin upselling your client and or the rep, knowing that that's a perfect opportunity for them to tell them where they can get more, how they can get more, our customer loyalty program, or maybe they want to have a few people over in their home to try it again if they're not sold on it. So really take that time in that one-on-one setting to continue to tell them the best possible way to use the product.
And remember, when you unwrap 45 minutes later, this is a time to celebrate. Regardless if they lost a ½ inch in one spot, 3 inches, or maybe even a little toxic swell, it is all very exciting because it means that the wrap is working.
That's right, and there's a couple special considerations we want you to make sure that you're aware of. For somebody that has bowel issues or might be a heavy pop drinker or smoker, those are typically our swellers. It could simply be somebody that has just not done detoxing in a while, and they may not even realize the importance of detoxing. So make sure you talk through those things with them. Be confident in the product because according to Luis Mijares, the formulator of the Ultimate Applicator, and I completely agree, every time you put that applicator on somebody, it is working. It may take more than one time to get the full benefit, but it is working. So we want to encourage them to continue on with the process because the Ultimate Applicator is going to change their life. Hello, is this the first time you're using the Ultimate Body Applicator? If it is, we want to make sure you think about a few things before you put on that first application. Number one, if you have the opportunity to take a shower before you apply the applicator, do that. Exfoliate the area a little bit with a loofah or a warm washcloth. Don't use any soaps or lotions in the area because it could clog the pores. And we want your body to absorb the product that is on the cloth as quickly as possible.
Now remember, this product is permanent and progressive, so you're going to get the best results if you use 2 wraps a week for the next 4 to 6 weeks, plus using the defining gel in between. So with this first wrap, your goal is to get something, to get some movement, to get those toxins moving a little. Whether you lose a 1/4 inch or 3 inches, 2 inches, anywhere in between, celebrate because that means your body is doing something and the applicator is absolutely working.
And even if you are one of the candidates that has a toxic swell, keep in mind that is a really good thing. And oftentimes at an event where several people will be using the applicator, if you do have a toxic swell, you tend to be the one that loses the most inches over the next 3 days. So be very excited because the applicator is working. We're so excited to go with you on your journey with the applicator.